What's going on, guys? So Tesla stock reports earnings in 10 minutes, and then there's going to be a conference call. If I'm not mistaken, this conference call is going to take place at 5:30 p.m. Eastern time. So that's still going to be in a couple of hours. Right now, I'm just trying to stay up to date with its current price point, where it's been trading. Honestly, leading up to this earnings, Tesla is performing pretty well. If you look at it for the past couple of weeks, it's had a very common, I need to start sharing my screen. It's had a very common resistance level right around 750 a share. Yeah, it has hit highs of like 778. There are some times that it goes a little bit above 750, but 750 has been that general resistance range where almost every time that it hits there or begins to trade there, it doesn't hold up there for a very long period of time. It then gets rejected, right? It comes back up, it touches 750 around that general level, and then sells right back off to 700, 650, stuff like that. We pushed up to highs of 778 last week, and then we sold off all the way back down to 670. It has been a roller coaster, no question about it. But I wanted to make sure that, just like you guys asked me to, I wanted to capture Tesla's movement after this earnings report is released. I wanted to talk about a couple of different things. I took some notes on why expectations are so low. The reason, and the main reason, is first off, it's not just Tesla. It's literally every company set very low expectations for Q2. That's why last earnings, every company got demolished, not just because of inflation, not just because of interest rates, but because guidance for the up and coming quarters or the reports were not set very high. Tesla had to lay off, 2,500 employees, something like that. They've taken steps that they feel like they needed to hopefully report a positive earnings. I want to talk about current expectations for Q2. So for those that are unaware and for those that are completely new to the stock market, please understand that the earnings report that's about to be released in 8 minutes is the earnings of Q2. So Q1 is up until March. Then from March, I think, to June is Q2, and then moving forward it begins Q3 and then Q4, right? So obviously 4 quarters within the overall year. This is the overall report for Q2. So the reason that this is so exciting is that, this is one of the first times that quarter over quarter Tesla delivered less vehicles than the previous quarter, and it hasn't done that in a really long time. But why is that? Well, if you've been watching my videos on YouTube, again, I upload new videos every single day. I've tried to make it very simple to understand what the concerns are, because I think that's the biggest challenge for beginner investors and or beginner traders. It's like, what is causing so much selling pressure? Why are people so scared? In Q2, the China plant was shut down. I don't know if you guys know this, but Tesla has a gigafactory. And it's one of their most efficient gigafactories for production. And this plant was shut down for a couple of weeks in Q2 because of COVID restrictions in Shanghai, China. So therefore, imagine getting all of the orders that Tesla does, and then your biggest plant, shuts down. It's their, if I'm not mistaken, their San Francisco location, or their Fremont plant. Fremont. I'm pretty sure it's Fremont. Their San Francisco location that had to keep up with all of those demands. So therefore, the cars that they were able to deliver for that specific quarter were down. And that was the first time that Tesla actually reported not negative, but lower than expected deliveries. Because first you place your order. I don't know if you've ever ordered a thing from Tesla. First you place your order for Tesla, and then it has to get made. And it's back ordered a couple of months to potentially a year, depending on what you just ordered. And that's when the whole process starts of, okay, is Shanghai going to make it? Is it going to be made in Fremont? All that good stuff. So I just wanted you to understand why it might be coming in lower. That's my biggest thing, is I always want to understand why. Why are we going up? Why are we going down? Why is this bad? Why is this good? Why are expectations low? So when it comes down to their earnings per share, Tesla's earnings per share, the expectation is $1.80, and their expected revenue for Q2 of 2022 is $16.92 billion. Now, this is actually something that I want to show you, because I want you to see how consistent Tesla has been. Every single quarter for the previous 4 quarters, Tesla has beat earnings per share and has beat revenue. So listen to this. If we begin to see that Tesla misses not just on EPS or revenue, or not just on EPS, but also revenue, just know that this is why we can see a bigger drop than maybe what is expected. And this is about to be released in just 4 minutes. 4 freaking minutes. We're going to see Tesla either rise or jump. And that's what I'm excited to follow up with. So do you guys have any specific questions that you would like to ask me before the Tesla earnings report? I'd love to be of value. If I don't answer your question here, I do want to remind you that I do have a free trading group chat. It's via Discord, so it's absolutely for free, and it's the first link in the description. So if you ever have any questions, just shoot me a direct message via Discord and just give me 24 hours. I respond to all of my direct messages, but it does take me some time, especially since now we have people that are messaging me that are joining us from YouTube. So I hope that you know that if even in the smallest way you've ever wanted to get started in investing and or trading, and you think I can answer a question for you, message me. I can't help you if I don't know your question. So are you getting Tesla puts? First off, I don't trade options. I just buy shares. But no, I actually, I was working with my Learn Plan Profit group this morning, and I don't like to overwhelm people with my opinions on what I like to do, right? Or what I choose to do. I like to explain why I'm doing it, but I will never scold you and or judge you for not copying me. I encourage you to not copy me. I decided to reduce my position size on Tesla just to play it safe. I had about $140,000 invested in Tesla. I reduced my position size to less than half of that. So I just wanted to make sure, and the reason why, let me explain. The reason why is I don't want to hope for best case scenario. I want to prepare for worst case scenario. That is the way that, if the past 7 months have taught me anything, is that the cheap can always get cheaper. Yes, I'm playing it safe. Yes, I'm choosing to be selective. That's just what I'm trying. That's what I'm just choosing to do. You don't have to. If you want to hold, if you want to buy right before earnings, do it. You're an adult, right? Just hold yourself accountable. Do not put yourself in a position that you cannot tolerate. So, all right, let's go ahead and see. Let's see what do you guys think? Do you think that Tesla will report positive or negative earnings? I think I saw my buddy Pascal here. What's going on, Pascal, joining us from Germany? I really hope that, first off, if it's not too much to ask, if you guys can drop a thumbs up. I'd love to host more of these free live streams for you. I just want to make sure enough people show up. So if you guys can drop a thumbs up, and if you guys can subscribe, it really gives me a better understanding that you guys, enjoy these videos. So I am skeptical. I agree, right? There's a lot of uncertainty, and not just this, but then the Federal Reserve is going to have a meeting next week to raise interest rates, because last month we just reported the worst month since 1970, right? Something like that. 1987? I forgot. It's like in over 40 years. Yeah, I think it's closer to 1980. But yeah. Alrighty. Can you give me a bicep workout routine? I might need a bicep workout routine depending on how this plays out. So I am preparing for worst case scenario. Do I want Tesla to drop? No, but I prepared for it. So here it goes. In just a couple of minutes, we have 330 likes. I thought we'd have more likes than that. Dang it. Shoot. Okay. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and see. Tesla, in just a few minutes, in a few seconds really, should be releasing their earnings report. And I'm going to make sure that I have it on my side. Here it goes. Let's see which way we push. Oh. It looks bullish almost. Let's see. Wait. Do any of you guys see it? If you guys see it and you guys see the report come out, feel free to share it. Oh, it's dropping. Feel free to share it in the live chat. I do not see it. So Tesla call 800. All right. So you are bullish on Tesla. Again, I am preparing for it to drop. So let's see which way we go. Tesla is indecisive. Do you guys see that there? All right. It looks like it's holding. This might be a good sign for Tesla. All right, let's see. It's not moving. So 5:30 p.m. Eastern time is their call. So the call is where they're going to be talking about their guidance for the up and coming quarters. That's probably, if anything, almost more important than the actual earnings report. We just tend to see a reaction once their earnings is announced. It's not really aggressively selling off. I wouldn't really call this a sell-off for Tesla. No, it's not that people are reading the reports. There's bots that will react quicker than anything. All right, so it is still pulling back right now. There it goes. It's down about 10 to 15, or 0.1 to 0.15. Let's see. So we had a support right around, what was this, like 740 today. 740 was that general support range. We'll see if it holds up there. Oh, it looks like it's going to be in 7 minutes. All right. Ooh, wait. Oh, there we go. Bullish. Holy smokes. Check that out. Tesla going through the roof. 754, 755 a share. Whoa. Volume is insane. What the? Oh, let me see if I can get in here. I'm going to have to get in with a limit order. I'll go in small. We'll go in with 5 shares, ease into the position. See if I can, wow, that volume is insane. Check that out. Now it's pulling back to 740. So I'm fine with going in at 740, 5 shares. We'll go in with the limit price. See if we actually get filled. If we get filled, great. If not, then again, let's not worry about it. Wow. Wait, are we struggling here? Here, I'm going to hold back. I'm going to play it safe. Look at that. 754. This thing. Oh, wow. Volume is insane. Just think about this. Just think about the candle that is needed to drive or move Tesla. with a market cap at 769 billion. There it goes. Broke above 755. Why is it struggling so much? Wow. I'm going to check both of these out. Let's see. It's bullish. It had to be positive. Where's it at? There it goes. 757, 756. It's taking off. Tesla has officially taken off. So Tesla's revenue was 16.9 billion and estimated was 16.88. The earnings per share was 227, positive earnings, 2.6% after market hours. This thing is doing well. Check that out. 2.7. Again, I decided to play it safe. I reduced my position size, and this is something that, happens where, you choose to hold back to not take on the potential downside risk, but sometimes you do miss out on a couple of plays. If you were to ask me, again, my job is just to instill healthy habits. I chose to play it safe. So with the idea of, I can always get back in. That's the great part about that. But yeah, sometimes it does. There's no question that FOMO is always there, right? The idea of, or the fear of missing out, seeing something take off where you were already a part of it. And it's just part of the game, right? My job is not to be perfect. My job is to try to implement healthy habits daily and consistently. I still think that by having some money in Tesla, I have some skin in the game, but obviously not as much as I did yesterday. So there it goes. Earnings per share, 227. And their expectation, I like that. Let me go ahead and type that out for everyone that is going to begin to tune on in. So their EPS is 227. And then their Tesla, and then the revenue. There it goes, still taking off. What a freaking day. All right. 4.5% on the day. I am surprised that TQQQ is not moving as aggressively. I would have thought that it would have had more of a reaction to this. It's barely up anything after market hours. And look at Tesla. Tesla's up 4%. That's insane. How are you guys feeling about this? I thought people don't get allergies in Arizona. I grew up in California. I have had the worst allergies since I moved to Arizona. Right away, my first semester at ASU, my first semester ever, fall of 2015, I had the worst allergies, me transitioning into this like dry weather type of environment. Yeah. So I think the earnings call is going to be the factor. Okay, that is correct, right? So I appreciate you reminding me to remind everyone. One of the things that we all must understand is that the earnings report is very important. There's no reason to undermine it, right? The second thing that you need to understand is that there's going to be an earnings call, meaning that their executives are going to jump on a call and then share and break down, in their words, this quarter and up and coming quarters, where they forecast their expectations. If they talk about, hey, we're going to try to stay more cash, we're going to cut back on spending, production and or for logistic reasons is not going to be very high because of specific restrictions, whatever the case might be, right? It's just forecasting what's to come in the future. Sometimes the forecast has more of an influence, it's called guidance, more of an influence than the actual earnings report. Nonetheless, it's up 4%. Congratulations to everyone that was able to, for those that were trading it, if you're a long-term investor like me, I hope that you don't end up making an impulsive decision just to lock in profits here. The shares that I'm still holding, I'm not going to sell here. Tomorrow, Tesla could pull back 4%. This is why earnings is fun, but it shouldn't define your position. if your intention is not to sell anytime soon, right? It's great to see Tesla at $770, but guess what? I want to sell Tesla at 1,000. I want to sell Tesla at 1,200. I want to sell Tesla at 1,500. I'm in it for the long haul, and I understand that there's going to be, bumps along the way. I understand that there's going to be pullbacks and sell-offs along the way. I can tolerate that. I want to tolerate that. That's the position that I'm willing to put myself through. I need you guys to be aware of that as well. As you enter these positions, watch out. Tesla is experiencing a slight resistance. Watch out for potential pullback here. So it would be interesting to know why Tesla isn't dragging the entire market up. I do not know. I would have thought that it would have had more. Netflix reported earnings, for God's sake, yesterday. And it gapped up 7%, and TQQQ was up 1.5%. And Netflix earnings is nothing. And Netflix earnings in comparison to the market cap of Tesla? What? Look, Amazon, 0.19. TQQ, that's triple leverage too, 0.13. That's nothing. It's a bummer. QQQ is dropping. I know. I see TQQQ dropping a little bit. This is crazy. I'll have to see what other company was set to release earnings today. Maybe there was something else that was released that was worse than expected. So it has to be aftermarket close. What would it be? Let's go ahead and go down the list. No, Tesla's up. Las Vegas is up. Local Corp is up 3.6%, 3.7%. There's nothing that's down significantly. Yeah, no, I couldn't tell you. Wow. Well, Tesla looks like it's beginning to give some of it back. I hate Apple. How can you hate Apple? Jesus. You guys cracked me up. So their earnings call should be in about an hour and 15 minutes. Am I correct? I get confused because of the difference in the time zone. It should be in an hour and 15 minutes, right? So it needs to be at 5:30 p.m. Eastern time. It should be in an hour and 15 minutes, correct? What's going on, Umar? I hope you did well. I hope you did well today. Overall market killed it today. It killed it yesterday. I wanted to congratulate all of you guys. And again, I love to remind people that don't be afraid to celebrate your green days, and don't be afraid to celebrate your wins, right? Your small wins along the way, but don't let it define you as a person, right? I don't want you to feel super great about yourself today, and then when the market's down, you feel super bad about yourself, right? Remind yourself that, on your green days, it's best to prepare for your red days because they're always just around the corner. Your job isn't to avoid risk. Your job is just to manage it. And I think that's a very level-headed way to approach the market. Regardless if you're an investor, regardless if you're a trader, staying level-headed and understanding that nor your wins nor your losses should define you. It's how you carry yourself even at your worst times. And I think that's super important. So I do want to take this time and congratulate all of you. You guys are all learning how to trade and learning how to invest during one of the most challenging times in history. If you guys didn't know this, there has never been a worst first half of the year of the stock market since 1970. That's 50 freaking years. That's almost 2 of my lifetimes. In 50 years, there has not been a worst first half of the start to the year. Understand that. It's been challenging. It's been tough. Embrace. Don't be afraid to celebrate these small wins. Understand that you are learning how to do something that's already challenging, but you're also learning how to do this during a very challenging time. This should empower you. This should really spark you. And the reason I mean that, or the reason I'm saying that, is because if you can tolerate this, if you can see the light at the end of the tunnel, even during this, guess what? When the markets are bullish, when the markets are consistent, you were so conditioned to be selective, to be disciplined, to know the importance of risk management, to have structured trades that meet your criteria. You were so conditioned during this period that everything else is going to feel like a walk in the park. Or at least it should be easier, right? Yeah, I do see Tesla dropping a little bit. It's down to 2.5%. It looks like it's testing support at the EMA. We'll see if that selling pressure breaks through it. That's weird. But I just wanted to remind you guys how important it is to be aware of the conditions that you are choosing to invest and trade in. I still stay true, and I still 100% believe that right now is the single, and at least what I've been able to see, it's probably one of the best times to learn how to trade. Learn how to trade and learn how to invest. And the reason I say that is because there's so much opportunity for the market to recover. Do I think now you need to trade? No, I think it's the best time to learn how to do this. Because when the market does recover, I want you to have the understanding, the tools, and the resources, and for you to know how you can take advantage of, the margins that a lot of these very successful companies offer. Did you know that Tesla offers over 40% ROI? Amazon, one of the most valuable companies, offers over 60% ROI based off of all-time highs. Apple, 25%. Microsoft, 40%. These companies run the world, and they offer that big of margin. That's something to talk about, right? So what are you doing today to benefit your future self? A simple question to leave yourself with, right? But let's see. So I really like this format. Follow earnings and then report release live. Yep. So I'm glad that you like it. We've been trying to stay up to date with Tesla and its earnings, the set expectation that they had. So I'm happy that we're able to live stream this. I hope that you guys are enjoying it. And it looks like TQQQ is dropping after market hours. I do want to remind you, in 1 hour and 15 minutes, Tesla is going to have its earnings call. So therefore, their executives are going to speak on their guidance for the up and coming quarters. This is almost more important than the actual earnings report. This might actually be why Tesla might be dropping right now. I'm not going to live stream it because I've been in front of my screen all day answering questions, but I'm just going to go grab some air or catch some air outside. I'm going to grab some food. If you guys have any specific questions that you would like to ask me, send me a message via Discord. I hope that ignore how many followers I have, forget about that. I hope that you know that the only reason that I'm here is because I make myself that accessible. Meaning that if you're an absolute beginner, if you've never purchased the stock before, I do not care. If you have a question that you cannot get answered on Google, message me. It's the first link down below. It's my free Discord chat. You can feel free to direct message me at any time. So I can't answer your question if I am not aware of it. So I really do appreciate you guys' time. I hope that you guys enjoyed this live stream. If you did, please make sure you drop a thumbs up. If you do not see any of the links down below, just refresh this live stream and you should be able to see everything. One of the last things that I want to remind you is, first, if you want to be able to watch me trade live every morning, you know that the only team that I work with on a closer basis is my Learn Plan Profit group. That's that second link down below. So I trade live every morning. If you want to watch me trade live as soon as tomorrow at market open, I encourage you, take 2 minutes. Click that second link down below and see if our Learn Plan Profit group is a good fit for you based off of what we offer. The last thing is, we're giving away free flags today with every order. So the fourth link down below is shoptechbuds.com. All expenses paid staycation. That ends August 7th. So for every $1 you spend, it equals 5 automatic entries. So an example would be a mouse pad. A mouse pad like this one will earn you 150 automatic entries. This one will earn you 250 automatic entries towards the giveaway. On top of that, all orders today after this live stream, so fourth link down below, you see the flags behind me? All of your favorite flags, you get 1 free flag with every order today. Just add it to your cart and the discount applies automatically. So if you pick up a mouse pad, add your favorite flag and you'll get it for free at checkout. So again, go through our different flags. You can buy a flag and you can get a second one for free, right? Whatever it is that you want, add a flag to your order and you automatically get it for free at checkout. I really do appreciate you guys' time. Again, all the links are down in the description. If you have any questions, you guys know how to reach out to me. And like always, I upload new videos every single day about the stock market, so make sure that you subscribe and turn on your post notifications. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.